Alright, game 2 then between Grievance and RoyalBlu is going to be on, oh, this isn't the right map, this is Agria Jungle Valley, which is a slightly different thing. I think this is a user-made mod rather than the original map. It is possible that the only thing that's different is actually the textures, that it's a jungle texture rather than the other one is like a bit of a desert texture or something. I'm not sure. It certainly looks similar. But it isn't the same, is it? No islands here, are there? So the normal Agria Valley map has got island bases, and I have a feeling it's smaller than this as well. So yeah, just look out for that. This isn't actually the map that's in the map pool. Anyway, no matter. In RoyalBlu land, the gateway just coming down now. In Terran land, I imagine we're about to see a barracks, and we do. So everything looking pretty normal from both these players. No scouting happening yet. I don't mind an early-ish scout against a Terran player, because it can be so annoying. You know, the reason against scouting early is generally every worker matters this early in the game. So, you know, you send a worker across the map, that's one less worker mining. It takes you 20 seconds to build another worker. So it essentially puts your economy 20 seconds behind where it should be. That might not sound like a big deal, but this early in the game, being 20 seconds behind is a big deal. When you're against the Terran though, your scouting worker can attack the people that are building at the front here. So it can attack this SCV, and that is so annoying to deal with as a Terran, because your options are, if you don't do something about it, the SCV will die. So you have to pull another one of your workers to come and attack the Protoss worker. It obviously will be arriving late, so you've also got to pull the worker that's doing the building and replace it. It's a lot of faff, and ultimately you can, as the Protoss player, you can cause enough aggro to your opponent with your worker that actually they lose as much mining time as you do, and you've got a scout for free, and you've also annoyed them and possibly slowed down their barracks by like 5-10 seconds as well, if they're not absolutely on it with their kind of worker micro. So yeah, so I don't mind a really early scout against Terran is the short version of what I'm saying there. This version of the map has a much more sensible expand with the ramp into it there. Still has 2 attack paths, but this one is defended by destructible rocks. So this is by and large a much more sensible map really. This pylon that's coming down here, I'm just going to speed this up, I keep forgetting. This pylon that's coming down, I would assume is going to be for some proxy building. A Stargate is what I'd expect, might not be. You know, this in the EMS League, we don't often see hidden tech, which is very much a thing in StarCraft. You know, your opponent will scout your base with a view to trying to find out what sort of units you're going to build. So they want to know, you know, if I'm a Terran and I'm scouting a Protoss, are they going Robo? Are they going to Air? Are they doing this? Are they going Templars? So how's their splash damage going to come? Is it going to be from Colossus? This is just for Warpins? Interesting. Is it going to be Colossus? Is it going to be Templars? So pretty common to actually build your Templar archives just in some random corner of the map, so that the scan doesn't get to see it. These guys need to pull back, and the reason I say that is because if they pull back, the units in the bunker are shooting as well. These stalkers don't have a chance of breaking that. But Grievance, you do need to repair the stuff that's get damaged, because these Marauders, by the way, are going to really help out a great deal, and I wouldn't mind seeing, let's see what is in the upgrades tab, nothing for the Terran. Combat Shield would help you out a great deal, add longevity to these Marines, and Concussive Shell is an upgrade for the Marauders that means that as they shoot enemy units, they also slow them down. Makes it very hard for enemy units to run away from you. So he's having a wander about here. So from the last game, maybe he has learned something, or maybe these are just A-clicked across the map. I don't know this map at all. This isn't a Blizzard map. This was never on the ladder. So you know, maybe that is just the path that they take. I don't know about this. I mean, you know, we're at 6.5 minutes. 4 units are not going to achieve anything. They're just going to die. So I'm not really sure what that was about. you know, if you're going to move across the map at this late, then you need to be you need to be like sending a proper army, not just 4 units. You know, 4 units can get something done at the 3-minute mark. At the 7-minute mark, yeah, unlikely. Not sure about the double bunker. Would have much preferred the bunker line to be down here so that you can get your expand going, because RoyalBlu has a third, although admittedly isn't building workers, so it's not going to do him much good, but nevertheless he's going to be way ahead. This is a reasonable amount of Terran firepower, or at least it would be if they were all shooting, and so it should clean this up pretty handily. It feels like with engages like that, the Terran is trading much more efficiently. If we look at the units lost tab, you can see that even though the numbers are similar, the cost of Stalkers is so much higher than Terran units. You know, Marines are practically free, especially when you're floating best part of 1,000 minerals. So Stalkers, you know, Protoss units are tough. They've got shields, they hit hard, they're good units, but of course that comes at a price. This, I believe, is too many Stalkers. These Marines, already weakened with no combat shield, are going to fall very, very quickly. Oh, with this is going to be a massacre. So yeah, they already weren't going to win that fight, and then with the other Stalkers coming down, they definitely didn't win that fight. So upgrades are your friend, Grievance. Don't forget your combat shield. Get some siege tanks out, please. Get some medevacs above your Marines as well. Get some stim. Stim Marines have one of the highest DPSs in the game. Yeah, this I think just goes to the Protoss. Even though there's medevacs there, just the sheer lack of upgrades just makes these units so squishy that they're just not going to get anything done before they die. And in the end, a fairly one-sided battle there, which is a shame, because, you know, if I was to look at the total number of units built on each side, it wouldn't be quite as imbalanced as that final battle made it appear. But you know, mistakes were made, certainly. The key one being those upgrades. Don't throw away your units. You know, keep a hold of them. Once your units are injured, don't send them into a fight, because they're very unlikely to win it. So you need the medevacs to heal them up before they go in for another fight. But also, you know, you do need to climb that tech tree. So you had the factory. A couple of widow mines would have made that a different battle, as would some siege tanks in the back. Anyway, GG. It is RoyalBlu that goes 2-0.